Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast, this time talking about two things which have come out, Who-ology and the Series 7B boxed set. Normally I just cover one thing per story, but as I've got very little to say about both, I thought I'd do them at the same time. You see, Who-ology is not Who-strology. For those of you paying attention, or indeed not paying attention, Who-strology is the book I wrote, and when Who-ology arrived in the post, I did get a bit of a surprise. I thought someone had reprinted my book in a hardback cover. But no, Who-ology and Who-strology are very, very different. In Who-strology, I've taken one reading of Doctor Who events and placed them over the entire year, watching every episode of Doctor Who and being sarcastic about them all. And for more information on that, see far too many old podcasts. No, Who-ology is a book of lists, admittedly with some errors in it. And if you look on Amazon on the reviews, you will see a list of errors. But that's not important. What is important is that it's a marvellous read. It's the sort of book you can take into the loo and leave in there, and not to use as paper. No. Little facts, little snippets, little lists of who was in what and when and why and what happened. The sort of thing that fills our heads as Doctor Who fans at the best of times is all laid out on paper before you. It's a perfectly good read, an ideal gift for anyone. The illustrations are very, very good, and you've got little bits of history. It's mainly based in real-world facts, and there are exciting lists of the things you can do with a sonic screwdriver. Now, if you were running a Doctor Who-based quiz, you could use this book. But remember, the people on the other team probably also have this book, so be warned. Or buy it before them, do your questions, ask them the questions, and then give it to them for Christmas. See, two birds, one stone, marvellous. Also out is the Series 7B box set. Now, I'm waiting for the Series 7 box set, which should include two Christmas specials. That's the Christmas special from before this one, that's before the Snowmen, and the Snowmen. Because this is the Series 7B box set, you get the Snowmen, and that's where it starts. It goes from Snowmen right up to the name of the Doctor. Now, all of these are basically the replacement for the vanilla releases. There's not a lot of extras. But one of the extras that is present is a very nice question answered. In the name of the Doctor, there is a killer, a psychopath of some sort who's going a bit mad. Madame Vastra goes and visits, and he gets told some facts. You wanted to know how he knew these things. All of the podcasters gathered round and questioned the same hole in the plot. Except it wasn't a hole in the plot, because in this extra, you see the Whispermen visit and tell him the ideas, the thoughts. They give him the information to save him and drive him mad. It is perhaps the most reminiscent of a scene from Buffy I've ever seen. Watching them all back to back, it does make you think again about how truly marvellous this series of Doctor Who has been. The breadth of ideas, the standard of writing has been superb. And yes, you're probably hanging on for Christmas so that you can get the next boxed set, or indeed hoping that the next box set will include the anniversary special. That I just don't know. But if you're hanging on for extras, wait. But if you're not, and you just want to watch them, buy this. All's available in Blu-ray. And with that, I'll fade away. Like I said, I didn't have a lot to say about these things, because basically, they're just very good. Be seeing you.
You've been listening to the Tin Dog podcast. Doctor Who and its connected properties are copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. To contact the show, email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. Who-strology, a Time Traveller's Almanac, is available through Telos Publishing or Amazon. Visit www.whostrology.com for further information. The Tin Dog podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.
Unlikely things to hear on Doctor Who.
When I was giving you a quote as your cleaner, Doctor, I was giving you a quote from the outside.
No, there isn't going to be a new Doctor. I'm being replaced by a helpline.
That is the last time we park the TARDIS outside the Portaloos at Glastonbury.
Davros, we meet again. Oh, Lord Sugar, I'm so sorry.
Hey, saw you from across the TARDIS, and I think I regenerated in my pants.
Doctor, you must help me. I think I'm a pair of curtains.
Tragic news about the Ood. There's been a terrible flood. They tried to escape into the wood, but it didn't do any good, and now they're all dooed.
No, I'm the doctor who works for the World Health Organization.
Yes, I mainly hang around young women. Yes, I was on television in the 1970s. Where are you going with this?
You've got to believe me, Clara. This is our best chance. Now, unzip my flies and I'll explain later.
Let's go forward in time by an hour. Then we get a quid off the pizza.
Now, the first thing to remember on planet Xenon is turn off data roaming.
We are 10 million years in the future. H.G. Wells has just got married.
You are the doctor. I am the tracheotomy patient.
I am the doctor. I am 1,200 years old. And this is my assistant, who's 27.